Hi everyone. I know it's been a while and I know I'm looking like a hot mess today, even on my birthday, but you know, different times, different measures. So anyway, want to say hi, welcome. I know it's been a while since I did a Facebook Live. Other things have been going on in life, obviously. So since I hadn't been able to get on and be able to do a live, I just wanted to be able to at least say thank you to everybody. There's so many orders for masks, hand sanitizers, so many things, just so many orders, and I can't even say thank you enough. Yeah, I'm known for crying on Facebook Live, so I'm trying not to do that. Anyway, regarding mask, we have made and sent out 800 masks. I have probably another 50 or 60 sitting at home, almost finished. So it's just crazy. Anyway, I'm still overwhelmed. I tell my mom, I update her and let her know, and she's like, that's unbelievable that you've made that many. And I'm like, yes, I know. So anyway, one of the things that I did want to say regarding masks is that a lot of people, yes, I've made the tie straps that strap around the head. But what I want to show you, one of the things that you can do with my mask is you can actually tie it on each side so that it'll goes around your ears. And of course I have my glasses on, so it makes it a little more difficult. But you can see, you can make it so it ties around the ears. And because it's cotton fabric, it's not going to irritate the ears like elastic. I chose not to do elastic because of the fact that the elastic has rubber in it. It's not meant to go against the skin, and so many people have complained about the elastic rubbing their ears. So I chose to do mine with the fabric with the fabric straps instead. So one thing I did do is something that was just developed during the late part of COVID is it's called Softy, and it's like a tube, like a fabric tube, if you will. And it's like jersey knit, like t-shirt jersey knit. It's super, super soft. I just ordered that. I should have that in about 2 weeks or less. And I'm excited to get that because then people will be able to have the choice of whether they want fabric straps or if they would like the Softy elastic instead. So anyway, I'm excited about that. We are still taking orders for masks. I still have lots of fabric, and I'm going to keep making masks until I need, as long as I need to. So, so anyway, thank you, Morty. She said happy birthday. My mom is watching. Thank you, Mama. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I have been working on 3 new products. One of them has literally been almost 1.5 years in the making. It's one of the first products that I wanted to do, and I just could never get my recipe correct, and it's taken me a little while, and I finally gotten it. So I'm gonna start with the brand new recipe that's taken me 1.5 years to get down, is the lip scrub. Finally. So this is called Smooth Operator. And of course it's a play on words, but this is the lip scrub, and you can see that it has a layer, because the black layer are raw poppy seeds, and these are actually food grade poppy seeds. So if you were to eat them, you're not gonna die or anything. So one of the things I do suggest with this is, and when you open it, you can kind of see that, I mean, you can kind of see it on the side, it settles. So you may want to just take, you know, like the tip of a knife, just kind of stir it up. So what's in this? And oh, I guess I should point out these labels. It's been a lot of work during COVID to get to this point to where we have really nice labels now, and so you will be seeing those on the products as you get them. So, so what is in this? What is in this is cocoa butter, castor oil, and olive oil. Cocoa butter, after doing quite a bit of research on the cocoa butter, I got really excited about it because cocoa butter is the only butter of all the butters and oils that does this, but it actually seeps into the dermis. So if you put cocoa butter on your skin, this is your epidermis. What cocoa butter does is it actually penetrates that first layer, goes to the second layer, which is your dermis, and your dermis actually holds all that moisture in. So this is why a lot of people like to use cocoa butter on skin, especially like bellies for women, because it actually helps to hold that moisture in to help prevent stretch marks. So that's the unique thing about cocoa butter. Of course, I get a tickle during a live. So for me, cocoa butter just had to go into this because we do have so many layers of skin on our lips. And I felt like it was really important to be able to really be able to penetrate that top layer of skin and to hold in the moisture. I know it drives me crazy when I see people that have really dry lips. I just want to like go put something on them. It makes me crazy. So one of the other things that's in this is castor oil. A lot of people don't like castor oil, and I'm not a fan of using it everywhere on the body, but I am a fan of it because castor oil is it acts as an emollient, because even though it's an oil, it's thick, super thick. So that's one of the things I like about it. Castor oil can be very moisturizing. It fights dry lips, and it works as an emollient. I love castor oil. I love the fact that I don't want to feel greasy, but I love the fact that when I do use it in something, because of course I play around with a lot of different things, I like the fact that it does give me that layer of moisture on my skin. I love that. So the other thing that is in this is olive oil. And I love olive oil. I've started using it in a lot of my different products just because it's just a nice light oil, and it doesn't clog your pores. So I love that. Olive oil can be very moisturizing. It removes bacteria from the skin. Olive oil also contains vitamin E, which is the leader in protecting the skin from damage caused by free radicals. And so, yes, it's right there on your lips or on your face and so forth, but you know, anything to help. I mean, especially living in Florida, you have so much sun exposure. And then, of course, we have the poppy seeds that are in this. Now, for all the people that tested this, I told them to test this in the shower. You don't need a whole lot. Just, you know, like I said, stir it up, take a little bit and exfoliate your lips with it. And I told people to use it in the shower because the poppy seeds do get kind of messy.
just like any lip scrub would normally get messy. And of course, when you are using it, the butters do start, well, it's only cocoa butter, but the cocoa butter does start to melt, and it may start to fall apart. So it actually is better if it's in the shower, and if it falls in your chest, rub it in. Rub it in. So some people have asked me, why didn't I use sugar for my lip scrub? And for me, that was just such a no-nonsense answer, and I never even considered using sugar. And the reason I don't use sugar, and the fact that I don't recommend my sugar scrub for lips, is because sugar is very coarsely chopped, like salt. If you're going to use something on your face especially, and on your lips, you want something that's going to be perfectly round, perfect, you want that perfect cylinder, so, or the perfect symmetry of the roundness. So having something round and having something natural like a poppy seed, it's not going to cause abrasion to your skin. It's not going to cause abrasion to your lips. That is why I did not use sugar, and I don't recommend sugar. Sugar is extremely, extremely coarse. So unless you're okay with having abrasion on your face and your lips, I don't recommend it. So anyway, so Smooth Operator, brand new product, and lip scrub, and this is $6. And this is a half an ounce. And guys, a half an ounce for doing your lips is going to go a long way. So it's not something that is, you're going to use up in a week or two. So the next product we're going to discuss is Happy as a Unicorn. And it comes in a rollerball bottle. And yes, this has its own little label on it. And this is a mood blend. Thank you, Abigail, appreciate that. This is a mood blend. And so I was really reluctant to release this, and I was very reluctant to release the Be Calm, because I didn't really want to step into mood enhancement products. But the Be Calm and the Happy as a Unicorn are two products that I have been using for quite a few years now, and I suffer from depression. I don't keep it a secret, and I'm very open about it. I do take antidepressants, but I don't take anything for anxiety. I find the medications for anxiety, they just did not, they just don't mix for me, and that's okay. So when I found essential oils, that became really big for me, because then I was able to start using essential oils and start making blends that did work for me. So using the Be Calm, it helps with my anxiety. I use the Happy as a Unicorn, this helps with my depression. And when I use the two together, I find myself to just be in a whole different place, and I like that place where I'm at. I'm not drugged. I'm not having all these crazy side effects from taking a medication and so forth. So these are, for me, this is like, I know the hand sanitizer and mask is like a dynamic duo, but it's like the Be Calm and the Happy as a Unicorn is like another dynamic duo that go together, especially if you have anxiety and depression. So what's in this is, and I'm going to kind of go through this fairly quickly because there's a lot in it. And I just want to say that, this kind of as a disclaimer, is that essential oils cannot treat depression or any other mood disorder, but they can help in aiding the mood by reducing its symptoms. And I think that's really important to say that, so that
you know, that people can understand that it's, you know, this may not necessarily take away your depression, but it can definitely help. So there's 17 different EOs in this, and I'm not gonna get crazy on all these, but I am gonna just kind of tell you a little bit about each one. So the main one I do want to talk about is tangerine. Tangerine is bright, refreshing, and rejuvenating. Its brightness can help clear the mind and reduce nervous tension. Tangerine is definitely my favorite citrus, and it's one that I love to use, and that's why when I created Citrus Kiss, I knew I wanted tangerine to be in that. So tangerine is a must. Bergamot. Bergamot is known to build confidence and enhance mood. It's the best EO for sadness and grief, and I can tell you firsthand that it does work. Bergamot is known for its ability to promote cheerfulness, feelings of fresh and increased energy. Ylang ylang. Research suggests that the relaxing effects, such as causing a relief of depression and stress in humans. It gives you a relaxed feeling. A small study found that ylang ylang reduced anxiety and boosted self-esteem when it was either applied to the skin or inhaled. And that's exactly how essential oils should work, by being able to apply them to the skin or inhaling them. Geranium reduces feelings of stress, sadness, fatigue, and tension. It enhances concentration, balances the emotions as well as hormones. Evidence also suggests geranium essential oil may promote relaxation and alleviate depressive mood disorder. Geranium, in researching it, geranium actually does a lot. Obviously here, this is for mood purposes only. Let's see, sandalwood. Inhaling sandalwood or absorbing it through the skin is thought to transmit messages to parts of the brain involved in controlling emotions, known as the limbic system. It also affects both emotional and physiological response. I know for me, just smelling sandalwood is amazing. Rosewood. Rosewood eases stress, creates relaxation, optimism, and deep spiritual healing that puts worries in perspective and opens up life's possibilities. Lemon can boost your mood, find mental clarity, reduce stress, and more. Like I said, I'm going through these quick, guys. Mandarin inspires optimism and can encourage feelings of safety when connecting to others. Roman chamomile is known for its calming effect on the stomach due to mental stress, fights anxiety and depression. So I know one thing, when I get stressed, my stomach gets really upset, and it takes a toll. The Roman chamomile in this helps with that. Palmarosa helps in preventing depression and anxiety. This also contains rose. Rose stimulates the release of the chemical dopamine, and it helps in reducing stress. There's also lavender, orange, lavandin, blue tansy, cedarwood, and white lotus in this mix. And I'm not going to necessarily go over them so much, because they are the lower end of the hierarchy and ingredients, and yes, there's some in there. Yes, it's going to make a difference. The only thing I will say, no, I'm not even going to say it, because blue tansy is in the Be Calm as well, hence why it's blue. And it's just an amazing oil. So that is the Happiest Unicorn. The way you're going to use this is just like the Be Calm. You're going to put this, I'd like to just kind of swipe it quick along the top of my arms, because then nothing's getting touched. If I'm working on my desk, the oil's on top and I'm inhaling it. You're also going to put this on the back of your neck for your brain, so it can go into your brainstem. And then you also are going to take it and just swipe it once, you know, right across your heart. And I know that's different and unique, but I will tell you this. I find by doing that, it does make a difference. I know that your heart is more of a functional organ for your body, but you know, in my mind, I say in my mind, but it's not. I mean, I've read a lot about it, guys. So it's like your heart really does do more than just pump blood, and it does make a difference. It really truly does. So, Happy as Unicorn. This should last you a while. This should not be something that you go through, you know, in a couple of days, a week, 2 weeks. I know mine will last me for a little while. And, you know, again, especially with mood enhancement oils and blends, you definitely want to use it every day, because that's where you're going to see the difference. You're going to see the difference in using them every day. Huge difference, guys. So, and this is 25. I know it's just like the Be Calm, it's a little bit more on the expensive end, but again, super helpful with the whole mood. So anyway, all right, then the final item. I'm super excited about this, and we've really gotten to test it out, and it wasn't my favorite way to test, but it's been super exciting to be able to test it out. Anyway, and my sister-in-law Stacy was kind of the inspiration to this, but we have put together a repellent, and it's called Get Back Jack, because we want them things to get back. So anyway, I gotta have fun with these things, you know. So what is in this? Oh, and I'm super excited. Look at the labels. Ah! I cried the other day when we were printing them out. I was so excited. So anyway, what's in this? Lemongrass, citronella, and lavender. What is this going to repel? It's going to repel no-see-ums. No-see-ums. Them things suck, period. There's no other way to describe it. No-see-ums, mosquitoes, and flies. And now you're like, Robin, why flies? Okay. If you're outside eating that big old juicy hamburger or some great seafood dish, what is going to be swarming around you? Flies. Guess what? If you're outside, especially in Florida, you're going to spray yourself to get rid of the no-see-ums and the mosquitoes. And you know what? While we're at it, let's just get rid of the flies too. So that's why I added the lavender to this, to just get rid of the flies. So, I mean, and I can tell you that 4th of July, I sat outside because there was no way I could light fireworks and run away after a total knee replacement. And so I sat on the porch watching fireworks, and I sprayed this all over me. And let me tell you something, I was actually excited to be able to sit outside and not get bitten and eaten alive. So super excited. The other thing that's in here is a little bit of aloe vera gel. I like to use that a lot. No, I'm sorry, aloe vera liquid. And I like to use the aloe vera a lot because it prevents your skin from being dried out. Not that this is going to dry out your skin, but it just helps to add that little bit more of moisture to the skin. And this is going to retail for $6.50. This is a 2-ounce bottle, and we may consider going to 4 ounces eventually at some point, but right now we're just sticking to the 2 ounce. We'll see how it goes from there, and we will figure it out. And I mean, of course, feedback is always welcome, so you can always give us feedback. So those are the items that our new reveal. During COVID, I was sewing 12 plus hours every single day. I literally did not take a day off until Mother's Day. That was 6 weeks after starting, or 6.5 weeks, 7 weeks, something after starting sewing. Insane. And I know some people have been like, oh my God, you're working, you just had surgery. Yes, yesterday was a month. I had a total knee replacement. It was done robotically. And I actually only took pain meds for a week after the surgery. And even my surgeon says I've never ever had a patient in 20 years not need pain medication at this point. I said, well, you met her. He says, apparently so. Yes, I've been making products. I've been doing a whole lot. So, and yes, I make sure I rest. I make sure I rest when I need to. So in case anybody says that. Thank you, Susan. Appreciate that. So yes, Gracie got to try out the Get Back Jack. She said every time she goes on her walk, she gets bitten. And I said, it's probably the no-see-ums. She's like, yeah, I don't see anything. And I said, yep. So she's been using this and she's like, I didn't get bit, not once, first time ever. So always exciting to hear those things. You know, I always welcome feedback, whether it's good or bad. So anyway, so the one thing that I want to do for you guys, I mean, one, I truly appreciate y'all's support, and I wanted to do this today on my birthday because I want to give something back to you all, as a gift. So what I'm doing is you have until midnight, or actually 11:59 tomorrow night, Friday night, July 10th at 11:59. This is going to expire. And I'm going to give you a code. And the code is going to give you, I did my age backwards because obviously I can't do 51% off. So you're going to get 15% off. And the code is Robin's birthday. And there's no apostrophe. So it's Robin S. birthday. And you're going to put that in and you are going to get 15% off. I am offering free shipping with a $25 order. So if you want the free shipping, you got to make sure your numbers align in order to be able to get the free shipping. And if you have any questions, you can always contact us via Facebook Messenger or through the website. You can contact us. There's a contact form to contact me. Yes. We've been working, let me tell you, since April, we've been working on so many different things behind the scenes. It's been cuckoo, and then trying to get ready for surgery. It's been crazy, but it's all good. I work better in crazy than in nothing. So anyway, website is infinitely-natural.com. If you have not seen all of this live, I'm going to upload it in a few. I suggest go back and watch it. And thank you everybody for joining in and being here. And don't forget, if y'all want mask, order up. Yes, I made one to match my shirt today. And in the beginning of this video, I show how you can tie the straps to put it around your ears if you don't want to put it around your head. Sometimes I sing what I'm going to say, and I almost did that. All right, guys, if y'all don't have any questions, I'm out of here. I have a birthday dinner waiting for me at home. You know, it's those times. So anyway, thank you. Lots of love. Bye.